Hey, it's Alvin from Priceline Pharmacy, West Brunswick, and we're on the Ask Alvin show. Take two, again, seem to be having lots of sound issues, but hopefully this works okay, and we'll go into it. So for those of you who are here for the first time, this is my weekly Q&A show where I go through wellness advice, I answer some typical pharmacy-based questions. So you're more than welcome to jump on and ask me questions, and I will do my very best to answer them for you. So just my little disclaimer as well, this is general pharmacy advice, so please make sure that you contact your health professional for advice suitable for your particular condition, or come in and see one of our pharmacists. We'd be more than happy to help you out. And if I do talk about any medications, which I may, please make sure that you always use as directed and consult your healthcare professional if your symptoms are persisting. So we've got all that legal stuff out of the way. I just want to make sure that you will like this video, share it, and spread some of the love and to the community out there in what we're hopefully trying to create a little bit of value for our clients and everybody out there in the world. So let's go. So the first question we have today is from Olivia. Olivia is asking, how do I treat chapped lips? So Olivia, the best way to treat chapped lips is from using a moisturizer. You can get one of these lip moisturizers. Some of them are petroleum based, some of them are not. Just depends on what you feel about petroleum. So basically, these moisturizers rehydrate the lips, and that's how you get rid of that chapped sensation. So by rehydrating your lips, they just get a little bit plumper. Same thing as you would to rehydrate your skin. It just gets more nutrients into that area, more water, and your lips feel a lot better. A common mistake that people make when using those lip things for chapped lips is they don't use enough of it. So while your lips are chapped, you need to be using it every hour. Just keep piling it on, and your lips will heal a lot better and a lot quicker as well. The other thing we need to be looking at, Olivia, is why you're getting these chapped lips. It could be due to the environment, certainly the change in humidity. That can be a contributing factor as well, but you can manage that by increasing your fluid intake. So, fluids are always the way to go. And if the dry chapped lips are related to any other dryness in your body as well, there could be a component of inflammation there, in which case, probiotics would be beneficial as well. Taking a low-grade anti-inflammatory / antioxidant would help keep your immune system under control. But that's pretty technical stuff, specific for you. Come in and see us, and we can help you sort all that out. But in the immediate term, using a really simple lip moisturizer will fix you up. Cool, thanks Olivia. The next question we have is from Jessica. Hi Jessica. She asks, I usually can't have milk and milk-based products because I feel sick afterwards. What can I use? Yes, so Jessica, poor you that you can't have milk-based products, but it's easily fixed. So just to give a little bit of context to the rest of our audience, there are some individuals who cannot take dairy. They get severe side effects or minor side effects like an upset tummy, diarrhea, lots of cramping and pain in the stomach. And this is because they lack the enzyme to break down one of the components in dairy. Usually it's the lactose in the dairy that they can't break down, and if you can't break down the lactose just causes all sorts of yucky side effects. So Jessica, if you want to have that ice cream and that milkshake, you need to go to the pharmacy and get some lactase. So there are a couple of brands on the market that contain this ingredient called lactase. So lactase is the actual enzyme that you can take that will break down the lactose component of the dairy. Have I lost you yet? I hope not. So Jessica, so half an hour, 15 minutes to half an hour before you want to have that ice cream or you want to have that milkshake, you take the lactase tablets and you just allow it to absorb into your system, and then you go ahead and have your dairy food that you were looking at. Whoops. So what I would recommend, Jessica, is you do a test run. So, take it 15 minutes to half an hour before and just have a little bit of dairy and see how you go. I wouldn't go on smashing 3 scoops of ice cream unless they're chopped caramel, which would be really nice, but don't do that. So yeah, you can do that half an hour before and see how you go. And you know, we have a lot of patients who find it to be really useful. So on those days where you're really craving dairy or you want to try a particular sweet especially, you can do that. Cool. Jessica, I hope that answered your question. So go in and see your pharmacist. I know you're not in Melbourne, you're in New South Wales, but every pharmacy should have lactase in stock, and there's a couple of brands. So thanks for your question, Jessica. Bill, our next question is from Bill. Bill asks, what are my options if I don't have a script? Yes, Bill, this happens once or twice daily in the pharmacy. So we, as pharmacists, are able to ensure that you have continuity of supply, it's a technical term, for most common medications, not every medication, but most of them. So if you come into the pharmacy and your prescription is out of date, or you've left your script at home, or you're from interstate and you've left your script somewhere else, and it's important medication that you need to be continuing to take, we can definitely help you out. So our pharmacist, or any pharmacist really, will then ensure that, you know, confirm with you what medication you're taking. We can do this by looking at an old packet. Hopefully, usually we try and call your doctor or your doctor's surgery and the pharmacy that you go to. So once we've determined what medication you are taking, and we can give you an emergency supply, which is 3 days worth of medication that we can give you. We can supply you with the 3 days of medication. You will just need to ensure that you give us a prescription back into the pharmacy just to comply with all the legal regulations. Yeah, and you can be on your way with your medicines. So that's typically what we can do for you, Bill. You've got some other options as well. If you're sort of running low and you're unable to go to the doctor, there are plenty of online services, legitimate online services like online doctors. I'm not going to give any names here, but you can Google it. And we do this for a lot of our patients where, you know, if you're going to be running out in the next few days, you can just get a consult online with your Medicare card, and it's a pay-for-fee service, and you get the medication that you need most of the time. So, you know, they don't do complex medical conditions, but everyday medication, usually they will do that. And they will email the prescriptions to us, so it's all sorted for you, and you don't need to worry about anything, you just come in and pick up your medicines. So Bill, hopefully that helps you out with your questions there. So you shouldn't really ever need to run out, and we can supply, pharmacists can supply 80% of medications for you. Cool. Next question we have is from Shivonne from the Toddy Shop. Shivonne, thanks for your question, and we better shout out the Toddy Shop, great local food business. Hit them up on the toddyshop.com.au. Yes, I'm plugging them, but this is a great local business, and yeah, they're in the food space. Anyway, Shivonne asks, can I recommend a perfume for people with sensitive skin and psoriasis? So yeah, what you need, Shivonne, is you need to stay away from the eau de toilette and the eau de parfums, which you typically can get in the department stores and pharmacies, because they may irritate people with sensitive skin because they contain alcohols and they contain a few other ingredients, preservatives and whatnot, which may dry out the skin and irritate your skin and cause further inflammation. So if you want to smell good, Shivonne, I'd be recommending an oil-based perfume. So you want to go close to the essential oil or the perfume oil as you can, and you can get these on the market. I certainly use a couple. You can get them from the pharmacy as well, and perfume shops. And usually the oil, the more pure it is, the less irritant it is on your skin, usually. So you would need to do testing and you know, do a test patch on your skin just to ensure you know, that it doesn't irritate your skin. So I would be using that, an oil-based perfume, Shivonne. Also, I'd also be considering managing your psoriasis. You know, what's going on there? Are you taking some probiotics? Are you taking some anti-inflammatory stuff, antioxidants? Let's have a look at your diet. Avoiding gluten would be the first thing I would go towards, and definitely avoiding alcohol for, you know, like 8 to 12 weeks just to wash out, reset your system, and settle down the allergic inflammatory response that may be going on in your gut, which is what's causing, you know, the psoriasis and sensitive skin. Also for that, I'd also be rehydrating your skin regularly. If your skin's dry, got to keep putting stuff on there. You know, very simple moisturizers and that kind of thing. That is it. Shivonne, I hope you got some value from that. That's the end of the Q&A. So thank you for listening. Please make sure that you like and share this video. As I said, I want to give immense value to the community out there. So spread the word. If you have any questions, please make sure that you put them in the comments below. and we will answer them in the next Q&A, or I can answer, I'll definitely answer, one of our pharmacists will answer it right there and then, but it'll make a good topic for the video. Or if you want to be on the next Q&A, keep an eye out. We've got lots of info on when that will be. And last disclaimer again, so I don't get into trouble, this is general advice. Please contact your healthcare professional for advice that's suited for your particular medical condition. And with any of the medicines I've talked about, use only as directed. And if your symptoms are persisting, please contact your healthcare professional, that being a pharmacist or a doctor. So thank you very much, guys. Thanks for listening, and I look forward to talking with you all soon. Thank you.